Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Mole Trap here. This is game 2 of Skyhigh versus Stork, and I'm sorry for those of you that saw this the first time when it was out of sync. I think I've resynced it now, so I had to cut off the beginning. This is the new intro. Now back to what I'd said before.
Anyway, so we're gonna have Skyhigh as the, well actually it looked like it was both yellow. What's going on here? Skyhigh has the orange Terran, that's what was going on, at the sort of 6 o'clock position. Stork is going to be the white Protoss player at the 9 position. I'm sorry, 3. This is the map Dreamliner, which is a really cool map. It's got 2 spawn points. Well, the spawn points that you can see right now on the minimap is where they are. And then there's kind of a large, bulbous base region, lots of space, and then there's a relatively small gap. You know, maybe a couple, 1 or 2 screen lengths of gap between the 2 bases. There's like a, you know, a water ridge thing, whatever. In between them, so it makes it so that air is very powerful in this map. Drops can be very powerful. I've seen a lot of Protoss players go carriers on this map because of that. Carriers can be very good. And anyways, there's a lot of stuff on the map, different places, and there's kind of a shape. There's a plane-shaped ridge up at the top left as well. Get it? Dreamliner, and it's Korean Air OSL. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, we got, look at this, Skyhigh taking his gas. He doesn't really need his gas right now, but he takes it just to make sure it doesn't get stolen, which is pretty good there. Stork a little bit slow on the uptake. I'm surprised he didn't get in time to steal that. I actually wasn't paying attention. Diggity was instant messaging me. I was talking to Diggity there for a moment, seeing what he was up to, because he was, anyway. So now he's getting his gas and his barracks. He had to delay his barracks a little bit because of that gas. But I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem. Skyhigh is now... What is Skyhigh doing? He's sending his SCV around back the long way, it looks like, to get back to his own base. Stork just a single gateway, so nothing really interesting going on here, unfortunately. Hoping for kind of a kooky game. This probe is being really annoying. And it's just really annoying. These SCVs trying to build this barracks. Come on, man. Just try minding your own business, trying to build a barracks. You have to keep coming in and using your little plasma cutters on me all the time. Uh-oh, what's going on? Looks like he's trying to set up a second base. Skyhigh says, no, I'm not going to have any of it. He's trying to block this here. And he does get the Nexus down. Never mind. So SCV fails in his duties. These are pretty fail CVs. Anyway, so Skyhigh has his gas going. He's got his, what have you. He's getting a factory down. Pretty normal stuff going on. He is not chosen to get into fast expansion or anything like that. You do have a ramp on this map, so you can defend your ramp. It's easy to defend the ramp. Sorry, Diggity keeps bugging me. It's distracting me. It keeps instant messaging me in the background. So anyway, so that probe continuing to be annoying, manages to get in there, distracts while the Zealot gets in. Where's the Zealot going? Zealot can't attack the Marines there. He's going after the SCV, building the factory now. The probe needs to get out of there. His probe is almost dead, needs to get gone. Is he going to get an SCV? He does get an SCV. He slows down the factory a lot, and manages to save the Zealot as well. The probe is still alive somehow too. Probe finally dies. Epic probe running around doing so much annoyance, and then doing damage, distracting while the Zealot snuck in there. It's freaking Diggity instant messaging me while the Zealot was running into the front of the base, distracting me at a crucial point of the game. Both players exactly 23 out of play. Very interesting. Someone just put down, who is that? Skyhigh just put down a command center. I happened to be watching the mineral counts and such at the bottom, and I noticed he was creeping up to 400, and as soon as 400 hit, it went all the way down. He's going to try and expand too. He knows Stork has expanded. He can be a little bit later, that's fine. But he's actually trying to put some pressure on here with an SCV and some Marines. A little bit dangerous here. I guess he knew that one Zealot was very low, very damaged, but now he's being forced back now that the Dragoon has come out here. And another probe continuing to be annoying. Look at this. Stork has a Dragoon out now. Kills off 2 of the Marines. He's going to kill off the others as well. But he's going to have to run his probes away temporarily because of this Vulture. He can't really move his Dragoon off the ramp. Otherwise, the Vulture would just be able to run in and do all kinds of damage. So he has to keep his keep his Dragoon on the ramp. So he has to run his probes out temporarily. Now Stork, with a single Dragoon, is on the move, on the offensive. The Vulture's actually going to go around the top and avoid that route and not get caught by that. He may plant mines behind. I don't know if mines are being researched, but they probably are. He's going to run in and probably plant mines behind the Dragoons so they can't run back into the base. Vulture is running in. He's going to have to run his probes away. Probes away again, rather. 2 Dragoons now heading in towards Skyhigh's front of his base. And Stork having to run out all of his probes away from that actual expansion. He's kind of dancing him around, though. I'm not sure why he's not just getting him out of the way. I think he wants to protect his ramp so that the Vulture can't get up the ramp and plant mines next to his gateways, which is very important. The mine does get planted at the bottom of his ramp instead. Those Dragoons out at Skyhigh's base doing lots of damage, doing lots of harassment. He's microing them very well. He's not getting caught by these SCVs. He's just targeting the SCVs. Nicely done. Look at how many SCVs he's getting with these 3 Dragoons. The SCVs were just there to be a wall to keep the Dragoons from picking off the tank, but he actually lost a few SCVs there, so a very significant attack there. And Stork just running a Dragoon down his ramp to kill off those Vultures. Oh, simul kill! Wow, the Vulture planted the mine. The Disruptor Blast went off, killed the Vulture. The mine went off, killed the Dragoon. This is actually a very intense game. Lots of stuff going back and forth here. I think Skyhigh has a little bit of an advantage right now just because he has those 3 tanks out. Stork doesn't really have an army right now. He's got those 3 Dragoons. But if Skyhigh were to do a push right now, it could be very devastating. I don't know if he has the factories down to really make that push effective. But he is actually tanks up around the top ridge towards Stork's base. He could try and siege up maybe outside Stork's base or something along those lines. Sorry, Diggity distracted me again. Frickin' Diggity. I hate that Diggity. Diggity. Such a... Anyway, Skyhigh's now pushing in here. He's going to try and set up a contain outside Stork's base. Running him with these siege tanks. Trying to dodge him back and forth. He's using those mines to keep Stork back. Stork does not have observers yet, but he's probably going to make me eat my words. He's probably got them coming just any moment now. But in the meantime, he's having to fall back, micro away from these mines with his Dragoons. Trying to maybe bring off a couple probes there, but he can't risk getting too many probes killed by a mine or something like that. There's the observer, just moments after I expected it, and he's going to be able to pick off these mines, but he's still going to have to back up away from them in order to kill them off. Probes now running in, trying to pick things off. He's got the observer there. He could pick off some of the mines with the probes theoretically, but he doesn't want to lose those probes to these tanks either. The tank's doing a similar thing to what the Dragoons are doing, running in there and actually killing off the defensive worker units. It picks off 1 tank. Nicely done. Runs right in there. Picks off a mine, which allows him to get in even closer to get those tanks. I don't know if he has siege mode researching. He probably should have it. There we go. Man, I am 1 step ahead of this game. Runs in. The Dragoon is going to mine drag a Dragoon. Use a Dragoon to mine drag into the tanks. And he kills off both of the tanks. Kills off both of the tanks. Stork survives. He's still close to getting contained, though, but he's got a couple Dragoons there. Oh, Vultures are going to get up the ramp, though. They're going to get up the ramp and start planting mines at the top of the ramp. They're going to be able to kill some probes, which Stork desperately cannot lose right now. He's probably going to lose that Dragoon, too. No, well, let's see. Actually, he may lose that Dragoon if he's not careful. The probes are trying to run away. There goes the Dragoon. No, Dragoon's still alive. Somehow managed to sneak past that 3rd mine. But Skyhigh, in the meantime, while this is going on, is probably setting up more tanks outside Stork's base, setting up for to keep that contain going, get that siege mode out. No, he did not send any more tanks up there. So Stork kills off the turrets and the mines and completely ruins the contain. Now look at this. Skyhigh does not have a lot of SCV saturation. He clearly was going for the kill there. Put a lot of effort into that attack. Sorry, I need to drink. Oh, water. Sorry, for some reason my throat's been bothering me lately. So need to get a drink. Anyway, wow. So Skyhigh putting on a lot of pressure, and Stork resisting the pressure very, very well. Just expertly resisting that pressure. Just, that's all you have to do. That you have to move in there, pick off the mines, fall back, pick off the mines, fall back. Use that you know, keep your Dragoons forward as much as possible so that they have room to fall back, and that's exactly what he did when those vultures kind of pushing in slowly and steadily. He just fell back a little bit,